Hey guys, this is Arshay from What's a Battery Production, and this is my first ever Hitfilm tutorial. This tutorial will be showing you how to do this. Alright, let's get started. So first of all, we go to Import, right here. After you've selected your footage, trim it down to where you want it to go to. I'd say right about there. To there. Well, maybe a little bit more. Right there. And then we drag it into our timeline, which is right here. Alright, now we click here and go to make composite shot. I'm just going to rename this one to Kamehameha. Alright, so the first thing we do is we add a point. And we bring it right here to where my hand is. And then we go to Controls, open up Transform Properties, and select the button next to position that enables keyframing. Next, scrub through and keyframe this. Keyframe your hand so it follows your hand. This is fun. You guys do better. It'll take a lot of time. Like you do straight with it, but right now, just back and forth. Okay, so now that we are done with this tracking, we watch over it to see if the track is good. It's a bit off, but it's okay. This is just a demonstration. So the next thing we do is we go to our footage and we add a light flare. And we go to the hotspot properties right here in the controls, and we click on use layer, new point, and we set all of this, and then we zero it out, and then we go to the hotspot properties down here. I increase the brightness and bring it smaller, and make the color light blue. Then we go to the raise properties, bring down the brightness, and the quantity scale we bring. You can customize this however you want. This is just the way I'm doing it. And in the global properties we bring, for me I'm just going to do this because I like those. Okay, so now that we did that, go to the hotspot property and go to the part where you want that to actually appear. For me it'll be right here. and keyframe the scale, and then go back to the beginning and scale it down to 0. So it will look like this. Good. Okay, so now after that, we open up a new particle system. We open up new particle system and put it above that layer. And right now the particles are just spewing out randomly. So first cut the particle system down to where it should. This is going to be our beam, so cut it down to like right about here. Cut it down. Next we go to emitter, particle system. Actually, we go to emitter, we change the shape to a sphere, and we change the trajectory to cone. Next we go to the shape properties, and we push attach to layer, new point. Okay. Next in the trajectory, we decrease the radius so it looks more like a straight line. Make the sphere the same size as the orb. Okay, so now it just looks like you're spewing out white dots. So now we go to our appearance in the particle system, and we just choose built-in, and it already looks better. But it still doesn't look that good, so we select the align to motion. And we select this one to be blue. And then we change the blend mode to add. Yeah, no, it still doesn't look good, but it's getting there. Next, in the movement property, we change the life to 2.8, and then we speed it up. So it actually reaches the end of the stage. And then we scale it up so it looks better. And use the acceleration to straighten it out. And do that. Alright, so that's what we do with that one. Name this one the blue, and then we duplicate with Control D, and we rename this one white. And we just go down here and we select white, and we go to the appearance and just change this to white, and there you go. It looks fairly decent to an energy beam. And then we go here to forces, and we add a directional force. You rotate on the x-axis until it goes in the direction you want it to go, and then we up the strength. Just play around with these settings until you get what you want. For me, it's right around here. And then we add another force. This time we change the force to turbulence. There you go. So this is how it would look like. Alright, but now we want the particles to stop. First off, let me fix something. I feel like that energy beam is too bright. So I'm going to come here to the blue and appearance, and instead of add, let's make it normal. There we go. That's better. And here, and at the very beginning, let's go to the very beginning of the particle emitters, and we go to general, and for particle system set it up to 300, 330, so it looks like a full beam. Do that for both of them. Make sure they're the same. And there you go. You have your Kamehameha beam. And the last thing you want to do is go to the beginning of this clip. Go to General, Keyframe Particle System, Particles per second, and then go to where you want it to stop. For me it would be right here. And set that to 0 for both of them. You could just jump to the same keyframe so they're aligned, and just do the same thing you did for the last one. And there you go. You can play around with these settings yourself. This was just a very quick tutorial. I'm sorry for the bad quality. I'll try to improve on that.